Gragareth. Morning. Well, we're back out again, and today we're going to go up the hill behind me, which is Gragareth. We'll see how the day goes. It's not a very long walk to the top, but we'll see how it goes. We might go on to Great Combe, where I was last Sunday when it chucked it down, and a bit of a grim day, so we might go up there. Fell House is just there, which is a farm, and yeah, quite an inhospitable place to live in winter, I shouldn't wonder. We're pretty high at this point, so yeah, come along and let's see what Gragareth has to offer. Well, we're only 100 yards from the car. That's a cracking place for lunch. We'll have to give it a miss today. Well, we're out on the open fell, and behind me we've got the Barben Fells. Yeah, it's quite steep, this next bit, so we'll crack on. So the eagle-eyed amongst you will have spotted that I've had to take a layer off. There's virtually no wind. It's quite muggy. So these are the three men of Gragareth. I think they're looking a bit the worse for wear. If I remember right, when I was last here, these were far more impressive. Onwards and upwards. So this is the slope that keeps on giving, and it started to rain. No surprise there with the humidity. It's unbelievable. Now, still a fair way off the top. I'd kind of forgotten how far set back it is, but yeah, glad I put boots on rather than trail shoes, because it's rather wet underfoot. Almost at the top, and yeah, the rain continues. Gragareth. I'm going to try and find somewhere for lunch alongside the wall here. There's Whernside, where I was earlier in the week, and here you can see Ingleborough. Well, it's continuing to rain, but I'm going to find somewhere for me my lunch just near this wall, just maybe here or just on there. And yeah, I've just been talking to a guy who's checking heights to see exactly where the high point is of Gragareth. So yeah, I think the last time I was up here I bivvied somewhere in this area. It was winter and everything was frozen with a mate, Ian. We must have been mad, really mad. Anyway, I'm going to find somewhere for my lunch. Well, the ridge looks very inviting, but the weather doesn't, and it's continuing to rain. As you can see, I haven't got a waterproof jacket on. It's just too hot. That sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? But it's not the most comfortable weather and conditions. So the plan is to follow this fence line down, and this should bring me to a track which skirts underneath the hill, and take it back to my starting point in the car. Well, followed that fence line down, not a lot to report other than there's one easy word to describe the ground conditions: wet. So yeah, along this track now and back to the car. Now this area is worthy of another visit. There's lots to see here, but on the lower slopes generally, so we will come back. This gill in the bottom is Ease Gill, and it contains many caves, and the slope beyond it also has Lancaster Hole, which is the entrance, or one of the entrances, to the longest cave system in Britain. Right, well, I can almost see the car from here, so nearly back. I hope you've enjoyed this walk over Gragareth. The weather's not been that good, but it's always good to be out. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.